Hey there, it's John from OPSCOM, and today we're going to take a look at rollovers. So let's take a look at a lot. We're going to go to Lot Administration, Pricing and Lot Admin. And it's going to give us a list of lots. Now we can export the file here, and that will give us a view of what parkers are in the lot. So let's take a quick look at what that would look like. So here we have a spreadsheet showing us the parkers that are in this lot, and I want you to notice that John Doe has 2 permits in the lot, 22 and 25. Alright, so when we want to go and create a rollover, the first thing we need to do is create the sales window that we're going to roll the permits into. So right now for the monthly lot, you can see that we have an October, and if we want to create a sales window for November, this is what we do. And we're going to designate it as a monthly. And we're going to start the sales date on the 15th of October. So be aware that the start date for the sales has to be in the future. If you set it for a date that is behind the date that you are currently in, you'll not be able to do a rollover. So we're going to make the sales date of the 15th. We're going to make the actual permit be active as of the November 1st. And then we're going to have it expire as November 30th. You can designate a different color here if you like. It's just that's based on your preferences. Okay, so now we see that we do have a rollover button here. I just want to show you a couple of things that we can do. Let's take a look. If we're looking at the company staff lot, you see that we have 5 members here to roll over. So one of the interesting things about being able to change the rollover for certain permits, let's go look at Mr. Doe that has 2 permits. So very quick way to get to the user, go to the quick search and put in their last name, or if you know their username, and it will take you to the actual user here. So if we wanted to give up, let's say, permit 25, we can go in here and we can set it to be to prevent the rollover. And we would just put a comment in here as to why they're not returning. And we can update the permit. So we see that the permit has been flagged not to roll over. So let's close this, go back to the sales window, and have a look and see what the results are. Okay, so if I go back to the rollover and take a look at the company lot, and you'll see now that there are only 4 permits to roll over. So this is one way of preventing that one permit from rolling over this time, and it will simply be released back into the system to be purchased by another parker. But let's say we want to take a look at this and we want to confirm this rollover. So again, we've eliminated 1 permit already, and here's the second way that you can turn off a permit from being rolled over. You can simply toggle it off and roll your permits over. In this case, only 3 of these permits will be rolled over. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you'll get this message up here saying that permit is going to be rolled over. You'll also see up here that the permit rollover process is running, and that will take a bit of time to actually process, and once it's done, you'll see that that message disappears. Notice too that our permit number 25 that we had disallowed from the permit rollover is listed here as well. Okay, so now you'll notice that the message is showing that the rollover process is complete. And if I go back and look at the rollover now, I will notice that of the company staff lot, 4 members have been rolled over, and, or sorry, 3 members have been rolled over, and there's 1 remaining. So we could potentially go back in here and toggle these off. Now it doesn't hurt if you roll these over again, it's not going to affect anything, but I can now roll over this person. And I'll notice that I do get the message again. 1 is complete and 1 is running. So once we refresh the screen, we're going to see that both scripts are now complete. And if we go back and look at the rollover again, we'll see there were 4 existing and 4 rolled over. So let's now go back to Mr. Doe and see how this appears on his user profile. So if we go and look at payments, we'll see that that permit now submitted today is available here to be paid for November. And if we look at the history, and look at our November 2021 permit, it shows as awaiting payment. Thanks very much for watching.